Welcome one and all, and thank you so much for being with us here under the big top. The greatest gala on earth will begin in just a few short minutes. But before it does, many local artists have supported Camano Center for so many years, and we have one luminary who has stopped by early to give us a little sneak peek inside his studio. So please enjoy Jack Gunter in studio.
Hi, my name is Jack Gunter. I've been an artist on Camano Island since the 1980s when I moved here. I love this island, I love the people on it, and I love Camano Center. I'm here to offer a painting of mine for the Camano Center fundraiser of 2020. And here's some of my gallery. You can see right here, there are a bunch of yoga people. I've got 43 old fat guys doing yoga from mountain pose to namaste. I've got some beautiful paintings in dots. I like to use little colored dots. I paint with egg tempera. Everything you're going to get is in egg tempera. This is a 10-foot icon I did after a trip to Russia. We can keep moving. This is an example of my folk art style. That's a fly-in in Arlington Airport, and you can see my flying pig, which is known in a lot of my paintings. This painting on the wall here is another one of my folk art series. It is basically a bunch of ducks in the water going down a stilly river in Arlington for a fundraiser. And that brings us to this. This is the painting I'm donating to the Camano Center auction. That's Camano Island Clam Digger. That's Jack Archibald and his friend Pete. It's done in egg temper. It's signed. It's 18 inches square, and it'll last 1,000 years. Blah, 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 and blah, blah.
Welcome everyone to the first annual virtual Gala Auction of the Camano Center. I'm the disembodied voice of Skeeter Daddle. If you're like me, and my cohorts down on the analog south end, you're probably a bit, well, anxious about a virtual anything. Are Ian and I just holograms? Is this whole show a fake event manipulated by Moscow? Are bots taking your bids, collecting your MasterCard data? Do you pay in Bitcoins? Spooky stuff, I know. But then, it's a scary world these COVID days. So let us try to reassure you. We're not bots. This isn't the Matrix. And the items you'll be bidding on actually exist. So, sit back, have a virtual cocktail or three, and let Ian take you on a virtual journey. Me, I'm slipping back into my battered hat and my sad old habits. You folks enjoy this preview of the future. Bid high, the center needs our help. We return you now to your not-so-regular programming.
Dear Jack Archibald, I hope that they finally installed internet at the south end of Camano and you're able to be watching us right now. It is very, very good to be here with all of you Camano friends, even though we are all not physically together, we are all together in this way. And while Alex says no Bitcoins, please, Bitcoins are worth a lot. And if you would like to contribute a Bitcoin to the Camano Center, we would love to have a Bitcoin or two. I think each Bitcoin is worth, like maybe $8,000-9,000. So that'd be a pretty nice, generous currently donation. And I just want to say to CBNJ that I hope you're enjoying the spaghetti and red wine. And to Cindy, yes, it's so great to see Jack. This is, in fact, live, and you are all here with us. There's 75 screens all logged in together, and we assume that means that there are maybe 200 of us, since there are multiple people in each location all gathered together. So, with that, it is my great pleasure to officially welcome you to the greatest gala on earth, the 14th annual Camano Center Gala. Welcome one and all, wherever you may be. I already see that Marla and Randy are in New York, which means we are at least spanning the continent this evening. And we are so happy to have so many of you here with us. And Randy there's 6 of you there. I'm sure all, that's really wonderful, being safe and well. So thank you all for being here. And of course, Jack Archibald was playing with the South End String Band as we were gathering in our pre-show. We want to thank them for doing that virtual music as we all gathered. And I also want to say that it is such a pleasure to be with all of you this evening. Camano and Camano Center are such a special place. And tonight we gather because we are a community of people who care about each other. Camano Center is a place where people connect, and we can see that even in these challenging times, we are connecting. And it is a place where people gather to support one another and to connect with resources that are important and to live a richer and wonderful life. And it is such an honor to be a small part of the Camano community over these past years. So thank you for inviting me to be part of this greatest gala on earth. And I do just want to say that it is challenging times. And your support of Camano Center this evening is really, as Jack just said, more important than ever. Tonight, when you bid on a live auction item or make a contribution to our paddle race, you are providing transportation for a senior who might not otherwise be able to get to their medical appointment. You are delivering groceries to someone who maybe just needs a meal to come to their house. You are reaching out to neighbors that are feeling isolated, and particularly right now feeling isolated, just to give them someone to talk to, somebody to connect with. So I'm so sorry, Jim and Betsy, that the gourmet potatoes got burned. I'll tell you, potatoes are good in pretty much any format. Just put, some ketchup on there and call it a French fry. And we're so glad to have so many of you. And you can see that many people are all together. You saw that people arrived to pick up their dinners. So we hope that you were having some delicious dinners. Yes, Bonnie, I hope you're having French fries as well. The circus is in town, whichever town you might be in. And we are ready for some fun. But it is possible that you have not participated in a virtual gala previously. And even if you have never been to the greatest gala, because it is only happening right now, right here. So let me tell you a few helpful things about this greatest gala on earth. One is that you are watching right now on a screen that is perhaps your laptop or your desktop or a pad or a tablet of some kind. Or maybe you have one of those very large flat screens where you can watch the internet. That's wonderful, but we also would like you to be logged in to Maestrosoft. Maestro software is where you will purchase live auction items, and I can tell you, the live auction is already open and many amazing things are already being bid on. So if you'd like to make a bid in the live auction, make sure that you are logged into Maestro software. You can do that by opening a second tab on the same device, or if you want, you can use a second device and log in, and that will allow you to bid rapidly with your thumbs as you are watching at the same time. So Now that you are all connected, wait, you might not be connected. Or perhaps you have a question about some part of what I just said. And we have prepared for that eventuality because at this greatest gala on earth, we have thought of everything, almost. But we have thought that if you need to give us a call, you can do so at 360-387-0222. Give us a call if you have any questions, and we can help you with those questions, or send us an email at camanocenter@maestroweb.com. And those pieces of information are being put in the chat right now, which is a very helpful place for them to be. I also just want to remind you that, as always at the Camano Gala, we are so grateful for your support in the 10% buyer's premium, which helps with so many of the costs of the gala, so thank you. And this year is a little bit different because we are not all gathered at the center, physically anyway. You need to know that when you purchase something this evening, you will be able to pick it up on Tuesday, the 29th. That is in just a few days from now. If you do not pick up your auction items, we will send them to you at your own expense. It's a little bit like when you leave your car in a parking lot that has a time limit, and then they very graciously tow that car for you and send the bill to you. So if you don't come and pick them up, we will get them to you, but please do come pick them up because we want everybody to have their wonderful things. Finally, there is one other important thing, which is if you are watching and you would like to push out this information onto the social sphere of media, social media, like the Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or wherever it is that you socially mediate yourself. That's a little joke for you, Mr. Archibald down at the South End. Please do so and let people know that they can come and join the circus right now and support Camano Center because we would really like them to do that. Finally, I want to point out that so many people are already joining us in the chat. Like Cindy just said, we will be here all week for pickup. Just give us a call starting Tuesday at 10. Cindy, you're already telling people that they don't have to follow the rules. It is a circus. I love it. Karen and Alex are here. They're standing by the phones. But really, we would love to have more of you. Hi, Austin. Greatest virtual gala hashtag. Boom. Put that someplace where lots of people can see it. We would love to have you come join us in the chat. And it is possible that you have never chatted in YouTube before. And I will tell you that to do it, you need a, I love it, hashtag rule breaker. That's right, Cindy. But in order to chat, you have to follow this one rule. You have to have a free YouTube account. That free YouTube account is called a channel. And sometimes people get nervous because they think that the channel means that they're going to be on TV, but you're not. We will be on TV. You will be in the chat, like where Jeff said, greatest virtual gala with lots of exclamation points. Thank you, Jeff. And if you do come and join us in the chat, you will be able to play games and win circus prizes. So make sure you do that. And while you are figuring out how to create a channel, thank you. Yes, Sean, come chat with us, says Sean. They are exactly correct. If you're chatting with us right now, then we would like you to tell us what are you eating or drinking at your house that is delicious right now. Maybe you have one of those delicious circus boxes full of food. Maybe you have something else. Maybe your potatoes are a little bit extra crispy. But whatever the case may be, drop an emoji right now into the chat. Tell us what you're eating or drinking. We'd love to know. Are you having a beverage? Are you having, Bonnie says, hi, Sean. That's also helpful, and you are allowed to say hi to people in the chat. That's great. Sean is having lots of ice cream. Sean, I'm coming to your place. That looks great. Randy's got wine, lemon drops, and popcorn. Wow, that sounds good. Lobster roll martinis. Marla, I'm flying to New York later. I wish. That sounds amazing. Cordon bleu, delicious. Jasmine says, Jasmine Thai and wine Viognier. Oh, that's great. Diet Coke. Bonnie is still, she's going to be speaking to us in a few minutes, so she hasn't yet started having the wine. I understand. Okay, well, thank you all, and welcome to the chat. And yes, you got it, Sean. as we are all gathering together, as always, there is another group of people that we have to send such huge thanks to. And that is the staff at Camano Center and the incredible board of directors. And if you could right now give a virtual round of applause to our staff and board of directors, tell us your favorite staff member or board member, if you want, in the chat. Tell us who you know is supporting Camano Center every day. And just give them a shout out. Give them a round of applause. Halibut, burnt spud, asparagus, apple pie, chocolate, peanuts, and more. Wow, the Shields are having a wonderful meal. That sounds great. So thank you, board and staff, says Camano Center. If you can give a shout out to our board and staff. Oh yeah, Julianne, we do love them all. I love it. Ready to bid, says Ruth. Halibut dinner. You got it. Best staff and board ever, says Bonnie Eckley. So thank you so much. And also we want to thank our incredible sponsors who have made it possible for us to be here this evening. So, would you help me in thanking our platinum sponsors, Group Health Foundation and Heritage Bank. Thank you so much to our platinum sponsors. Also, to our gold sponsor, the Everett Clinic. Thank you. We are so, so happy. And all of them are the best, says Sammy, and you are correct, Sammy. And we want to thank our silver sponsors, Skagit Regional Health Clinics, Lens Enterprises, Inc., Linda Dimitri Art, and Molly and Dale Lamaster. Thank you so, so much to our silver sponsors. And we want to thank our bronze sponsors, the Law Office of Dale Wagner. We want to thank Stanwood Hearing. We want to thank Camano Plaza IGA. We want to thank the Camano Island Chamber of Commerce and Gilbertson's Funeral Home and Cremation Services and Providence Regional Medical Center. Would you give all of our sponsors such a huge, huge round of applause? Thank you. I love it. Betsy decorated and you have Halloween masks to wear. Oh, Ruth, that does sound like fun. Please stick around. So hi, Mary. Yes, we are excited. Hi, Brooke. Hi to everyone. Woohoo. Hi, Austin. I'm just seeing all the people who are showing up in the chat. And so, since you are all with us in the chat, and since this is a circus, it is time to play our first circus prize game. So here is how this works. We are going to play a game. And the winner of this game will receive a $20 gift certificate to Locals Espresso. A $20 gift certificate is nothing to sneeze at. So if you're ready to play, it's very easy. Here is what you do. In just a moment, we are going to show you an emoji. And I will give you a little... And we are back. Now you are all very, very excited because you are wondering, wait, did I win the game? What happened? Minor technical, it's all part of the show, is what we say. It's all part of the show and doing live entertainment. So here is our circus prize. You must refresh. Make sure that you refresh so that you can see what is happening. And if you can find our circus prize, if you are the first person who can find the circus prize and put it into the chat, you will be the winner of our circus prize. Can anybody find it? You must find the carousel horse. Refresh your window. Make sure you refresh your window so that you can find the carousel horse. Somebody's going to win $20. $20 to Locals Espresso. We're still playing our circus prize. No one has been the winner yet. Here comes, everybody's still there. It's good. Okay, we're glad. Don't worry, it was us, not you. We're so happy that you're still with us. And if you would like to win the circus prize, simply place the correct emoji into the chat. Tracy, if you can find it. Alex, okay, the emoji has to go right below. Somebody needs to find the carousel horse in the emojis. I will give you a little emoji power user hint. If you type the colon and then you start typing the word of the name of the emoji that you are looking for, like carousel, then you will find it. This is just something, oh, Tracy, that was so close, but it is not quite right. We need the carousel emoji here at the circus. Can you? Yes! Celia! Celia, you have found it! Celia is the winner of our circus prize. Oh, Christy, you were so fast. Well done. And Tracy, that is also a circus-related emoji. Very nicely done. Yes, heart, exactly. So, very nicely done, Celia. We will get your prize to you. And now we are going to continue on with our evening. And it is my great pleasure to get to welcome two people who have been working more diligently than just about everyone to keep the Camano Center alive and well and vibrant and open and doing all the things during these challenging times. So would you please give a huge virtual welcome? You can type the word clap or you can put the clapping emoji in for the executive director and the board president, Kathy Sanchez and Bonnie Eckley, MBA. Bonnie and Kathy, welcome.
Great. Well, Ian, thank you very much. And to that note, I am Kathy Sanchez, board president here at the Camano Center. A very warm welcome to all of you this evening. We are going to have a wonderful, great time. A couple of things. Of course, we've been in a very challenging and interesting past several months. And as I thought about this evening and what the gala means to me and probably many of you is the irony I find in all of this is that with the mission of the Camano Center being to connect, enrich, and support our community, the events that have happened over the past several months, I believe, have caused us all to actually do that within our own families, amongst our friends, and certainly within this community. And I believe we have a great opportunity to just bring that all home tonight, have a really wonderful time in supporting the Camano Center. And on behalf of the board, we just thank you so much for your past support and you being here this evening to once again just help us have a really wonderful event tonight. And so with that in mind, I want to turn this over to our wonderful executive director, Bonnie, who has just some important information and a message for you this evening. So everyone enjoy, have a wonderful time tonight. And again, Ian, thank you for being here to host us through this event. Bonnie, take it away.
Thanks, Kathy. Hi, I'm Bonnie. Thank you, Ian. I wanted to just, again, thank everyone for coming tonight. We're really excited, even though we couldn't be here in person. We feel the love. We feel that you're having fun at your homes. We've opened up our dinner boxes. I hope those of you that got dinner are going to enjoy your cupcakes and your meal. We have such great food every gala, and so I hope you're still enjoying that at home. I wanted to just take a few minutes to say how things obviously have changed. Last year was my first auction, and I'd just been hired and couldn't believe how great it was, how everybody just supported this community so much, and I knew right away this is exactly where I need to be. The goal last year was really that safety net program, which we funded amazingly, and it was a year of change. There was a lot of change happening here at the center, and that happened, and it's different this year. That there's change. The changes that we're experiencing now are a little more concerning, with people having to stay at home, not being able to come here and see their friends and get the resources here at the center. But because of everything that you've done this year in the last 6 months, 7 months, we've been able to continue to get those drives out to people, to get them to essential shopping and to their medical appointments. And we've had over 100 hours here at the center with just a very small staff of talking to people and making sure they're doing okay in their homes and getting what they need. And just talking. We've heard a lot of stories and a lot of singing even. It's just heartwarming to know that we're able to still do a little bit of that. And this auction is, as you know, our biggest fundraising event of the year. We really need your support this year. I'm worried about going into the winter. We've all been able to stay outside and get our gardens looking great, but that's going to go away. And so it's very concerning that people are isolated, are going to be depressed and lonely, and it's cold and it's dark, and it scares me. So we really need to keep these services going. We have some ideas about how we can get out to people maybe and help that way, if not bring them in small groups. So we need your support. We need you to bid big. We're so thankful for everything you're doing, for joining us tonight for this, which we all are really excited how it's turning out, because we were all very scared, and Ian assured us it was going to be great, and it is. So we're again just so thrilled that we can continue to move forward, move the center forward, and keep connected, which is what we're here for. So thank you so much, and we're gonna, I think, turn it over to Ian again to have some fun.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, Bonnie and Kathy. And I just want to point out that so many people are sending you very strong love in the chat. People are saying that Bonnie and Kathy, thank you. Julianne says that thank you for all of your hard work. And people are saying how amazing the two of you look. And we're just so grateful for both of you and all of the work that you've done. So thank you. And now it is time to do another one of our traditions, but we will be doing it in a slightly different way. It is time to find the winner of the 50/50 raffle. So if you purchased a 50/50 raffle ticket earlier by stopping by the thrift store, which, by the way, the Second Chance thrift store is now open and ready to have you come and visit. So if you stop by to purchase a 50/50 raffle ticket, which many people did, I am very excited to let you know that the prize for the 50/50 raffle is $845. So someone is about to win, and in order to find our winner, we need to ask our fearless leader and clown extraordinaire, Karen Conway, are you close by and can you help us? Karen, are you there?
I'm ready to draw, Ian. Excited to see who wins the raffle tonight. I'm mixing them up so that we've got lots of good chances for everybody. Can't wait to see who wins. It was so great to have so much support tonight. Everybody really was shuffling over the Second Chance thrift shop to buy their raffle tickets and then pulling up here where they picked up their gala to go to buy them. So we've got a lot. So I'm mixing them up, reaching in, and the lucky winner is an orange ticket, and it is Hugh Phillips. Hugh Phillips is our winner tonight. Nice job. Congratulations, Hugh.
Hugh Phillips, congratulations. You have just won $845. Thank you, all of you, for playing our 50/50 raffle, and congratulations, Hugh. Hugh, are you there? Marla's saying congrats. Cindy's saying congrats. Alex, Bonnie, and Hugh, are you with us? Are you in the chat? Are you nearby? If you are, just be in touch and we'll let you know how that all happens. Don't worry, in this virtual gala, it is still possible for us to get you actual money. So thank you so much to all of you who supported us with our 50/50 raffle. And now it is time to begin our live auction. Here, under the big top, we are going to do an actual live auction. And it is going to be slightly different than how it has worked in the past. But it is a live auction, so I want to point out that our live auction is going to happen in groups. There are going to be multiple groups of live auction items, and each group of items will all close at the same time. So our first group of live auction items includes items 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the handmade Seattle Kraken cornhole, the dessert a month for a year from Marilyn Grosjean, the Dreams Do Come True, the trip to Disneyland, and the Made of Grapes original oil on canvas with wine from artist Susan Cohen Thompson. So all 4 of those items will close simultaneously, which means if you want to make a bid on any of those 4 items, you must do so in the next 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes to go on our first group of live auction items, which includes the Dreams Do Come True. It includes the Made of Grapes, and I can see that someone just bid $415 on Made of Grapes, and the Dreams Do Come True is up to $575. The Dessert a Month for a Year is at $300 with from Maryland. And also the Kraken game is at $195. You have a minute and 30 seconds to go. You have 90 seconds to make a bid in our first group of live auction items, all 4 of those items. Now, remember that you have to be logged in to Maestro Web in order to make a bid. And if you're wondering about that, you can reach out to us via phone or email, and we will help you. But if you are, then it needs to be. If you are making a bid, then you have just over a minute to go. So if you need to make a bid on one of those items, now would be a very good time to make a bid. If you want to bid on the Kraken, it's at $195. The Dessert for a month, the Dessert a year for a month. Dessert a Month for a Year is at $320. The Disneyland is at $725, and it's $415 on Made of Grapes. You have 1 minute to go. And yes, it is a long minute, but that's because everyone is learning how to bid for the first time in this new way. Well, not everyone, because some people are bidding very quickly. We've got $195 on the Cornhole. We've got $320 is bid on the Desserts from Maryland. We've got $725 on Disneyland. We've got $415 on Made of Grapes from Susan Cohen Thompson. And if you'd like to make a bid, you've got 45 seconds to go. This is your final opportunity on items 1, 2, 3, and 4. 45 seconds is all that remains. $340 is bid on the Desserts. $850 is bid on Disneyland. $415 on the Made of Grapes. We've got $195 on the Cornhole. This is your final opportunity. 30 seconds remaining to make a bid. We've got $340 on the Desserts. $850 on Disneyland. You've got 20 seconds to go. Make one final bid. You can use your thumbs if you want to go really, really fast, or use a mouse and you can click. And we've got $340 is bid on the Desserts, $850 on Disneyland, $195 on the Cornhole, $415 on Made of Grapes. You've got 10 seconds remaining. This is your final opportunity to make a bid. You've got 9, 8, 7, 6, last chance to make a sneaky bid at the very last moment. We've got $340, $850, $415, $195, 4, 3, make one final bid, 2, 1, and sold! Our first group of live auction items are sold. Woo! Congratulations, Bonnie. Bonnie's got the cornhole. Congratulations. That is very nicely done. And we are so, so grateful to all of you who are bidding on the live auction. Before we go on to item number 5, and our next group of live auction items, we have a special group of Buy It Now gourmet baskets. And some of you may think, why baskets? That's a clown, and he does work for us. However, there are also baskets that you can purchase that have delicious things in them, like a fully restocked bar with all of these delicious things, or wine with these Baronmore, or you could do the picnic pantry and parlor basket, or the take a picnic along basket. And these items will be available while we complete the rest of our live auction. All of these baskets are available only right now, and the guaranteed bid is available, so you can purchase them instantly, and then they will be yours. They will close when the live auction closes. So make sure you check out the baskets. I can see that some people are. Somebody is trying to stock their bar, and somebody is trying to do the pantry parlor. But I can see that they have not yet done the guaranteed purchase, which means you have an opportunity to swoop in. Check out the baskets while we continue on with our live auction. Now, there is one other thing that we need to mention before we continue on with the next group of live auction items. Marla, it is so nice to see that you are joining us in the chat. And I'm assuming that Randy is there with you as well, although I can just see that your name is popping up. So many people know, if you have come to a Camano Center auction in the past, that Marla and Randy throw what is arguably the second greatest party on Camano every year. It is not the first because this is the greatest. I'm so sorry. But it is a very close second greatest. And it is the Party Barn Dinner. And I just want to say to Camano Center that the basket, oh, who wants a basket? Yes, that the Party Barn Dinner is going to happen this year in a new and appropriate way for these times. On Saturday, November 14th, there will be prime rib, there will be king crab and dessert and wine, and it will all be available for a very limited number of people. You can purchase a Party Barn Dinner right now if you go to the upper right-hand corner of the webpage. You can see where it says Party Barn Prime Rib, and King Crab Dinner, and there are only a few of the dinners remaining. So if you would like to purchase one of the Party Barn Dinners, now is the time to do it. It is, they are simply $75 per person. Don't miss out. So that on November 14th, you can be enjoying the same dinner with everyone in various places around Camano. And we really want to thank the Heagles for doing this again this year. Thank you so much. So please, go purchase your Party Barn dinner. They're available right now. Yes, and Bonnie, we agree with you. Thank you. And we're going to continue as you quickly purchase the remaining dinners. We are going to continue with our 10 more. There are 10 more. If 10 more people can purchase a Party Barn dinner, if you would like to purchase, now would be a good time because they are selling out very quickly. Remember that you purchase per person, and then we will give you copious amounts of prime rib and king crab and wine and dessert and all kinds of lovely things on November 14th. So, there's 10 remaining. If you want to go buy it, I would find it very fast. It's right on the front page of the auction software, and that will, and then they will be sold out. So I would highly recommend that you do it quickly. Usually I would be spinning around the room right now, counting all of your bid cards to try to see who would be the ones to go, but you get to do it yourself. Simply go and bid. And while you are purchasing those final Party Barn dinners, then we are going to continue on. Wait, I have to say one more thing about the Party Barn. I'm just reading that Marla says they will do all they can to provide an awesome dinner, and they can't wait to see you at the pickup drive-through. So it's also an opportunity to drive through and see friends and neighbors. So make sure you buy one of the last ones. And thank you again. We are going to go on to our second group of live auction items. Are you ready? These items include numbers 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9. That's the Picnic Pantry Flatbread Pizza Party, the John Ebner Puget Sound Passages. It is an amazing original that huge John Ebner. The Crabbing Experience for 3 people, 2 nights at the River Run Cottage in Leavenworth, and a full barbecue dinner for 8 people by Walt Grosjean. He is going to give you, wow. That looks delicious. And I'll tell you what, if you were not successful in just purchasing one of the Party Barn dinners, this could be, something that you might consider. So, for our second group of live auction items, it is your time to make a final bid. You have only 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes is all that is remaining in our second group of live auction items, items 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I see that the Picnic Pantry Flatbed Pizza Party is at $200. And that's for 6 guests, up to 6 guests. And also, Puget Sound Passages, oh, that beautiful John Ebner is at $300. This would be an amazing opportunity to make a bid. The crabbing experience needs you to come and go. Leavenworth is at $225, and Walt's Dinner is at $175. Make a bid. You've got 90 seconds remaining. Walt's Dinner is up to $325, and the flatbread pizza's at $305. The John Ebner's up at $605 or $650. The crabbing's at $200, $450 for those 2 nights in Leavenworth. And if you want to make a bid, you only have 1 minute to go. This is your opportunity to make a bid very, very quickly. The Picnic Pantry Pizza Party, try saying that 5 times fast in center ring, is at $305. We've up to $650 on the John Ebner. Oh, it's a beautiful piece. We've got $200 for the crabbing, $450 to go to Leavenworth, $325 on Walt's Dinners. Those were the baskets. Now we're showing you what we're doing. Yes, don't worry, don't pay attention over there, pay attention over here. And now we're at $305 on the Picnic Pantza Flatbed Pizza Party. We're at $650 on the John Ebner, $200 on the crabbing, $500 is bid on the Leavenworth, and $325 on Walt's Dinner. And you've got only 45 seconds to go in our second group of live auction items. That is items 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. They will all close simultaneously in only 30 seconds to go. Can't see the item, says Nikki. Somebody help Nikki so that she knows how to bid. And you've got only 20 seconds remaining. $305 on the party, $650 on the John Ebner, $225 is bid on the crabbing experience, $525 to go to Leavenworth. $375 for Walt's Amazing Dinner. This is definitely your final opportunity. Make your top bid so that nobody swoops in and outbids you at the very last second. You've got 15 seconds to go to make one more bid. $525 on Leavenworth, $225 is bid on the crabbing, $650 on the Ebner, $330 is for the pizza party, $375 for Walt's Dinner, and you've got 10, 9, 8, very last chance to make a bid. $375 for Walt's Dinner, $525 for Leavenworth, $250 for the crabbing. We've got $650 on John Ebner's piece, $330 on the pizza party, 4, 3, very last opportunity, 2, 1, and sold! Our second group of live auction items have been sold to all of you. Nicely, nicely done. Congratulations to all of our successful purchasers. We are so, so grateful for your support. Very, very nicely done. So for those of you who are joining us in the chat and were perhaps not able to purchase something in that round of live auction items, have no fear, because it is time to play our circus prize game again. This time, we will be giving a $30 gift certificate to the Second Chance thrift shop right here at Camano Center. And I do also want to point out, if anybody needs assistance, please call 360-387-0222. Call us and we will help you, because we want to make sure that you can bid, that you can participate. But so right now, to win the $30 gift certificate, you just have to be the third person to put this emoji into the chat. You must be the third person to correctly put this emoji into the chat. And it is the big top. The big top is the emoji. And ready to play. If you are the third person, then you will be able to win the $30. And Brooke, you are doing the right thing. I love how you're playing. You're the first person, Brooke. Debbie, you're the second person. And Bonnie, it's Alyssa. Alyssa, you have found the big top and you're the third person. Nicely nicely done. Nicely done. Thank you, Alyssa. You are the third person and you win the $30. Well done. I have some really good news, and we have to go back just for a moment. I was just informed that in our second group of live auction items, the Picnic Pantry Flatbed Pizza Party, which is a tongue twister. The Picnic Flatbed Pizza Party and Tasting, the private pizza party of picnics and plats. Okay. We are able to sell that item to 2 additional bidders. And we really want to thank the incredible, the lovely folks at the Picnic Pantry for this generous gift. And Lori Ware and Betsy Shields, you were the second and third bidders on that item. And we feel that it is only fair that we offered to you first the opportunity to purchase the additional items. So, Lori and Betsy, we are going to reach out to you in just a moment and confirm that that sounds good to you. And then we will continue on from there. So we just want to thank the Picnic Pantry one more time. And congratulations to Lori and Betsy for purchasing the additional ones. Thank you. And we really want to thank Tracy for your incredible generosity. So thank you all. And now it is time to go on to our next group of live auction items. But before we do, in this group of live auction items, our dear friend, all the way from the south end of Camano, where they make amazing art, is, wait, this is actually from the other Jack. In our next group of, sorry, Jack Gunter. Jack Gunter would like to show you the piece that he will be offering. And so, Jack, we are so happy to come and have you show us. Tell us all about it.
Hi, my name is Jack Gunter. I'm a painter on Camano Island. I've lived here since 1984, and I love this island, and I love the Camano Center and all the good they do. This is a painting I'm donating for this year's auction. It's done in egg tempera. It's 2 of our famous people, Jack Archibald and his buddy Pete, down getting clams. It's one of my famous clam digger pictures. In egg tempera, it's 18 inches square, and it'll last for 1,000 years. So thank you for supporting Camano Center, and I hope someone gets this on their wall.
Thank you so much, Jack. And 1,000 years sounds just about right. And if you purchase this piece and others in our auction, then you can help make sure that Camano Center will be here for 1,000 years, and who knows, maybe even longer. So Jack's incredible Clam Digger original is part of our third group of live auction items. So if you would like to purchase Jack Gunter's painting, or the Starlight by the Sea Dinner for 6 by Linda Dimitri, or the Sophia Fiore 14-karat white gold pendant with a 0.26 carat diamond, or the Escape to Sun Mountain Lodge, or the Santa's Elves shopping trip, one of our favorite Camano Center items, where Santa and his elves will take a group of people shopping with libations at a mutually agreeable time. This is your chance to make a bid on all of the items in our third group, which are 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. If you would like to make a bid in our third group of live auction items, you have 2 minutes to go. And I can see that that Linda's dinner is already at $750, and the Escape to Sun Mountain is at $300, and the Sophia Fiore needs you to take the plunge. If you have, maybe a special anniversary coming up, this is actually quite a good way to suddenly have a wonderful gift that you didn't maybe forget or realize that you needed right now. So if you would like to make a bid on 10, 11, 12, 13, or 14, here's your chance. We've got $750 on the Escape to Sun Mountain. $300 is bid on the Escape to Sun Mountain. And we've got $750 on the Linda's Dinner. And we're looking for somebody to take Jack Gunter's incredible piece. If you'd like to make a bid, now is your chance. You've got 90 seconds to go. And the Santa's shopping spree is still available for a group of people to go shopping with Santa at the location of your choice. Like maybe you want to go to Bellevue Square, or maybe you want to go to downtown Seattle, or wherever it is that you choose to go shopping. You will have a ride and, I believe, other fun things to get you to and from. $250 is bid. $255 is bid on Santa's shopping. $550 is bid on Sun Mountain. $750 is bid on Linda's Dinner. $750 is bid on Jack Gunter's amazing piece. This is your opportunity to make a bid. bid. You have only 1 minute to go. If you would like to purchase any of our items in group number 3, including Linda's Dinner, the 14 karat gold incredible white gold pendant, the Escape to Sun Mountains at $550, $255 on Santa's Elves, $750 on Jack Gunter's piece. We've got $750 on Linda's Dinner. If you want to make a bid, you have 45 seconds to go. This is your final opportunity. You've got $750 on Jack's piece. You've got $255 on Santa's Elves, $550 on Escape to Sun Mountain, and $750 on Linda's Dinner. You have 30 seconds remaining. This is your last chance on the third round of items. So now you are going to want to bid very, very quickly. You've got 20 seconds to go. $255 on Santa's Elves, $750 on Jack Gunter. We've got $550 on Escape to Sun Mountain, $750 on the Starlight by the Sea Dinner from Linda Dimitri. If you want to make a bid, you've got 20 seconds remaining. Remember that sometimes people make last bids at the very last second. So if you want to avoid that by making a larger bid earlier to discourage that. However, if somebody's trying to do that to you, don't be discouraged. Just make a larger bid on top of their larger bid. That's how it works. You've got 15 seconds to go. $255 for Santa, $550 for Sun Mountain. We've got $750. You can make a bid on Jack Gunter's beautiful piece. You've got $750 on the dinner. You've got 10, 9, very final opportunity to make a bid. You've got 8, 7, last chance. You still have time to click once more. You've got 5, 4, 3, make one final bid, 2, 1, and sold! All of our third group of live auction items is sold. So if you have made a bid, congratulations. Very, very nicely done. Now it is time to continue on, and we would like, before we go on, talk to you about one of the items in our next group of live auction items. That is what I was, of course, the other Jack, who does live at the South End and makes more beautiful art just like Jack Gunter. So before we go on, the longtime host and good friend of Camano Center, here is Jack Archibald to tell you about his piece. Hey Jack, how are you?
Okay, I'm down here on the South End with Karen and Lucy, and they decided they needed some sort of publicity shot of me, I guess, in my little glass. So what I got here is one of 2 studies I made for the Camano Center donation, and you guys for the auction have the other one. So basically, we're down here in the COVID-free South End, and I hope you guys are doing well up there at the auction. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack. We're most pleased. So I am hearing that people would like the auction to go just a little bit more slowly, and I understand. And so we are going to have the auction go just a little bit more slowly. I am going to tell you about our next group of live auction items, but you will have additional time. You will have additional time in order to make a bid. So here we go. I am moving on to our fourth group of live auction items. And in our fourth group of live auction items is, of course, Jack Archibald's piece and the tour of Dylan Works, the Rainbow Eats cooking class for 8 people, an Omega Italian choker that comes with 4 different pendants, interchangeable pendants, and a ski getaway to the Pines at Sun River. So let me just tell you a few things about these items. First, if you have not been to a Camano Center gala recently, you may not know what Dylan Works is. Well, if you were to take Willy Wonka's factory and maybe the professor from Flubber and weave them all together, then you would have something approximating Dylan Works. They make some of the most amazing and magical things that you can find around the world, like things that you might find at Hogwarts at Universal Studios, or things that you might find in fantastical places around the planet they call Dylanworks to make them. You get to go on a private tour, which is, of course, only by invitation only, and you will get to have lunch and see all of the amazing things that they are working on. This is truly a special opportunity. So you might consider doing the Dylanworks tour for 12. Our Rainbow Eats cooking class for 8 people is Courtney Burasawa, excuse me, Courtney. She will help you and 8 people make an incredibly wonderful, delicious, and healthy meal. So if you would like to learn a little bit more about delicious and healthy cooking, this could be the item for you. The Omega Italian Choker has the 4 pendants. It's 18 karat yellow gold. It is from Italy. It is an opal, a sapphire, a diamond, and a garnet. So this is where somebody gets not just one best friend, the diamond, but actually 4 best friends all at once. So if you would like to give somebody 4 best friends, I mean, why not? The ski getaway to the Pines at Sun River. 5 nights in a 1-bedroom condo in Bend, where you can go skiing on the incredible Mount Bachelor. So if you would like to go skiing, this is a great item for you. And then the stained glass panel from Jack Archibald, Beanstalk Probe, which he just showed us. He also mentions that this was a study for a donation that he did of the same name that was 30 feet tall by 4 feet wide at the YMCA in 2016. So you would have that connection as well. And I can see that people are already bidding on Jack Archibald's piece. So if you would like to make a bid on any of the items in our 4th group of live auction items, so 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, this is your opportunity to make a bid. And I can see that the ski getaway is at $285 and Jack's piece is at $550. If you want to go to Dylanworks, you could have that. If you want to do the cooking class, you could do that. The Omega Italian Choker is available. If you would like to make a bid, now is your moment. $550 is bid on Jack's piece. And $285 is bid for skiing. And also, you could make a bid. There's still the opportunity to go to Dylanworks. There's still the opportunity to do the Omega Italian Choker. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to allow the bidding to continue on all of these items as we move forward. And so we're going to give you just a little bit of extra time. And if you need any assistance, remember to call us, remember to email us, and we will help you. And as we move on, I also want to remind you that the baskets are still available. The baskets still, and some of them are looking for you to make a bid. The happy hour basket doesn't have any bids, and I can tell you that you will have a very happy, probably even more than 1 hour, if you purchase the happy hour basket. So check out the baskets, check out the 4th group of live auction items, which are, I'll just say again, all the items 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And while you are looking at all of those things, we want to just check in on our thermometer, because some people have already so generously been contributing to our fund a mission this evening. And so many people have been generously contributing. We are well on our way towards our goal. So thank you to so many generous donors. And before we go any further and talk about our fund a mission, I want to go back to Bonnie and Kathy. Bonnie, Kathy, are you still there? Are you excited? Are you having fun? Are you still there? What's happening?
Here. Hi. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for what you are doing so far. It's been an amazing evening. We have one more little surprise to show you, and we're really proud of this video because it shows the people that love the center, that are involved in the center, and how they feel about us. And so take a minute to watch this.
What would happen if there was no Camano Center?
There almost isn't no Camano Center, and I'm really sad. I really liked coming here. It was, oh, good, today's one, today I can go to the center, you know. Just, I love the center, it's wonderful. And I'll do whatever I can to help it keep going.
What would happen if there was no Camano Center?
Well, I really don't know. I think it would be very sad because it's an area where we're drawn together as a community, as people, which is important. And we have gatherings, we do things together as a groups, you know. It's the center. It's just what it's called, the community center.
You know, I understand why it's closed down because, you know, all the seniors, you know, they're a sensitive group and so they shouldn't, you know, they need to stay home and be safe and stuff. But I kind of think about sometimes, you know, all the people I used to see all the time, like, how are they doing? I want to check up on them, you know?
It's been hard. It's been hard. It's what, about 5 months now, and you just haven't been able to do normal stuff.
Everybody I know that is a member of the Senior Center regrets the fact that we can't be active in the center like we did.
Anytime you're working with a nonprofit or for one, you have that fear that what happens if it goes away, because it's always a funding. You're always trying to keep it going, and that has been kind of a real realization for us is what would happen if we can't make this happen anymore. And we've seen the side of it being closed. How many people come to the door and how many people call us and how many people are sad that they can't come and play cards or have lunch with their friends. And it's a real concern that if we were gone, that center of Camano is gone too.
It's been really a challenge for a lot of people and for us too to not have that community part of the community center. We just that's what we're about. You know, we're about connecting people with resources, but connecting people with each other as well. And that is really a big hole. I mean, I definitely miss it, and I hear so many people that we talk to over the phone just missing that social aspect of life.
Yeah, human connection.
My favorite thing is all the nice people I've met. Absolutely. They're so great people.
I've been here longer than almost, like, every single staff person that's over there. I've been here longer than them, you know?
I'm just grateful that they're here, and I just want them to be able to hang in there and stay here.
You know, I always had so much fun here, so I really enjoyed it here.
I'm 89 years old now, and I'm still enjoying life, and a great deal of that is because I am a member of this senior center.
So one of the things that we want to be sure that we thank all of the people that have donated to the Camano Center, always, but particularly since we've been closed, all of the meal deliveries, all of the transportation, the phone calls, the staff that we've had here, we would not be able to do that if it wasn't for your support and continued support. It's some of the most generous people that I've ever seen. and we just appreciate what you've done so much.
It's so lovely to see the center and all of the folks and community members and friends. And I just want to reiterate what I think is very, very obvious, as Bonnie has said and Kathy, that these are truly extraordinary times. And we all know that we are living in really challenging and difficult times. And that our community on Camano, our neighbors, they so rely on this special place that that so many people love, and during this time, it really is this group of people gathered. All there, 150, 200 of us all gathered together. It's this community of people that makes it possible for the Camano Center to be the vibrant place, the communal place to support our community, and also the place where we come and have fun and gather and meet together. So for the long-term ongoing vibrancy of the community of Camano, I ask if you might consider really being as generous as possible and donating to our fund and mission right now. And so many people already are, but if you're able to do it at one of these levels, at $5,000 or $2,500 or $1,000 or $500 or $250 or $100 or $50 or any amount. It's like Mike and Carol Dillon, thank you so much for your generosity. We are so grateful. And the Cole Foundation, thank you for your generosity. If you're able to make a contribution, I ask you to consider Basil Badley and Mary Margaret Haugen. Thank you so much for your generosity. If you're able to make a contribution right now, there's an easy place to do that where it says, to right there you can see where it is, and we would just ask that you just really think about the community and all of the people that rely on Camano Center, and that it does take resources to keep it open and moving forward. So if you're able to help us, please do so now. We're going to continue to have it our fund and mission open, but we would love to thank you right now. And if you, Kathleen Stark, thank you so much. We're so grateful for your contribution. And Pat Clark and Carol Hokasama, thank you so much for your generosity. And Jeffrey Highland, thank you so much for your generosity. And if anybody is able to make a contribution right now, we will be able. So Pat Clark and Carol, thank you so much. And Marla and Randy, thank you so much for your incredible generosity. We're so grateful. Thank you. And we're we would really love for this thermometer to fill all the way up. So if you're able to help us make that, to Debbie and Mark Phibbs, thank you for your generosity. Thank you. If you're able to help us fill up the thermometer, we would be so grateful. So while you are, I know that right now people are looking at live auction items, you're making donations to support Camano Center. Kim and Mark Williams, thank you. Stephanie and Keith Reamer, thank you. We're so grateful for all of your support. And I know like I said, I know you're looking at a few different things all at once right now. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let you, Tracy Smith, thank you so much. I'm gonna let you find that donation button and think about the biggest possible donation that would work for you. And Bradley and Lynette Roberson, thank you. We are so grateful for your contribution because honestly, we would love to fill that thermometer all the way up. We could really use your generous support. We are going to play our circus game one more time. While you are doing all of these things, I know I'm asking you to do one more thing, which is to also be putting emojis into our chat. But we're going to play our circus prize. And this time, it is for a 3-hour rental of the Sundin Room, where we all would love to be in person together. This is for 3 hours. Now, I will say that it does depend on Island County COVID guidelines in terms of how large of a group you are able to bring. But if you would like to win 3 hours in the Sundin Room, simply be the 4th person to put this emoji into the chat. It is the emoji that you will see right now. Our circus prize is, the carousel. The carousel. If you can put the carousel and be the 4th person to put it into the chat, let's see who can find the carousel and put it into the chat. You have to be the 4th person. And then you will win 3 hours in the Sundin Room. If you are, yes, Brooke, we'll count that as 1. You are so close, Brooke, on doing that with the emojis. Yes, also you have to the carousel Ferris wheel. Maybe that's a Ferris wheel. It's not a carousel. I'm saying the wrong thing. It's actually a Ferris wheel. Pay no attention to the person in the center ring. There it is. Bonnie found it. It is the Ferris wheel. Bonnie, you are the first person. We need 3 more. Can anybody else find the Ferris wheel? If you can find it. Okay, yes, Bonnie, you are doing a very, very nice job. Not only is she executive directoring all evening, but she's also doing really, really well with the emojis. All right, we need 3 more people to find the Ferris wheel, except that, yes. Okay, we're going to give Sammy, yes, is the 3rd, and Sean is the Julianne. I'm going to say it's Julianne. Julianne Abbott, you are the winner of our circus prize. Congratulations. Very nicely done. Thank you. And I just wanted to go back and look really quickly and see, is there anybody who might be able to make a contribution? Oh, Kathy Fleris, thank you so much for your Oren and Gay Campbell, thank you for your generosity to Camano Center. If you're able to make a donation, we would be so grateful. Oh, thank you so much to Adonna Piper and Nelson and Dean Nelson. Oh, I see, yes. To the Nelsons, thank you. And to Constance and Nick Johnson, thank you. To Tanya McPhail, thank you. Please, your generosity is okay, great. Okay, so while you are being so generous, we want to go back and check on our live auction, because there are still some live auction items that we have to make sure can go home with folks this evening or on Tuesday, as the case may be. So I can see that people have been finding our 4th group of live auction items. That includes 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So now we are going to close the 4th group of live auction items, which means that I am going to give you 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to make your final bids. Dylan Works is at $600. $525 on the Rainbow Eats. We've got $675 on the ski getaway to Sun River, and Jack's beautiful piece, that stained glass, is at $1,250. So you've got under 2 minutes to go. If you want to make a final bid, now is your opportunity. You can bid. $525 is bid on the cooking class. $600 is bid on Dylan Works. $675 is bid on Sun River. $1,250. Make one more bid. You have 90 seconds to go. 90 seconds is still enough time for you to make a bid. We've got $675, $1,250. We've got $525 on the cooking, $600 on Dylan Works. You've got 1 minute remaining, only 1 minute to go, and those bids are not accurate. I want to talk to our fearless man behind the curtain who is showing it. There we go. That is correct. And you've got only 45 seconds remaining. 45 seconds to make a bid in our 4th group. $725 is bid on the Sun River ski getaway. And you've got $525 for the cooking class. $600 on Dylan Works. You've got $1,250 on Jack Archibald's piece. And you've got only 30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds to go to make a bid. This is your chance chance to do it. 600 on Dylan Works, 1,250 on Jack Archibald, 750 on Sun River. You've got 20 seconds to go. You can make one final bid in our last 20 seconds on the fourth group of live auction items. We've got 600 on Dylan Works, 525 for the cooking. We've got 725 for the getaway, 1,250. You've got 10, 9, 8. Make one final bid in our fourth group of live auction items. 7, 6, 5. Very final opportunity to make a bid. 525 is bid on the Rainbow Eats. And you've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Our fourth group of live auction items is closed. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you for everyone who was successful in bidding in our live auction. Now, we do have one more group of items that are open, and we are going to leave them open for just a few more minutes, which means if you want to make a bid on the baskets, I highly recommend that you make one more bid on the baskets because the Stock Your Bar was purchased with the guaranteed purchase price. The others, you still have the opportunity to make one more bid. While you are looking at those baskets and which one you would like to have come to your house, we want to check in one more time on our thermometer. We want to just check in because people are being so generous. We are so close to reaching $30,000. Orrin and Gay Campbell, thank you so much. If you are able to make a gift and help us in our fund a mission, we would be so grateful. Any gift would be so helpful. Julianne Abbott, thank you so much. We are so grateful. And I do want to point out that while we would really we would love your generosity this evening, we are going to leave our fund a mission open until we're going to leave it open until we're going to leave it open until Sunday. Sunday? Am I getting this? Monday. We're going to leave it open until Monday. It says it right there. We're leaving it open Monday until 7 o'clock, which is to give you an opportunity to spread the word. If there are people who were not able to join us this evening and you know that they might like to support, we are over $30,000 in our fund a mission. Thank you so much to Bradley and Lynette Roberson. Thank you to so many people who are being so generous. But if you know people and you want to reach out to them on social media, if you want to tell your friends or ask people, you can send them back to our website and they can make a contribution. Thank you so much for that contribution. We're at $30,550. We would love to get to $50,000. If there was any way for us to get to $50,000, and we can do it between now and Monday at 7 p.m., which means if you invite people to come and help, we will definitely reach that goal. Thank you, all of you, for those of you who have contributed this evening, and please invite more people to do it. Really everybody, and again, I want to mention, we are accepting gold bars, Bitcoins, really high value gift certificates that haven't been used. We'll take those too. So thank you so much. Michael and Joanne Scott, thank you for your generosity. We're so grateful. Thank you to Pam Fredrickson. We're so grateful for your generosity. Thank you so much. And we just want to thank all of you. We're at 30,650. So please help us continue to move that number up. And now, before we adjourn and head off into our evenings, we have to look at the baskets one last time. So I'm going to go back to the baskets, and I am going to give everyone one final moment to bid on any baskets. If you would like to make a bid on the baskets, you have 1 minute to go. This is your final chance to do the happy hour basket, the Fiesta Time basket, the Chateau Saint Michel Artist Series basket, the Take a Picnic basket. You've got only 20 seconds to make a final basket purchase. And you've got only 10 seconds to make a final basket purchase. Make one last bid. Remember, if you use the guaranteed purchase, then it will be yours for sure. You've got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last chance. Thank you, Debbie. I'm so grateful that you say I'm entertaining. It's such a new and interesting way to be doing this. 2, 1, and the baskets are sold. All of the baskets are sold. Congratulations to all of you basket cases who are taking home lovely things. We are so grateful to all of you. And to all of you who are donating, we are up to $31,500 in our fund a mission. Jacqueline DeFazio, thank you so much. We are so grateful for your generosity. And Kathy and Steve Sanchez, our board president. Kathy, thank you for your generosity. And we are just so grateful to all of you who are donating. Susan Thompson, thank you. Please help us continue. Brooke Knight and Brooke Realtor, thank you. We want that number to just keep pushing up. And Bonnie says, amazing. Julianne, so happy to be here. We're so happy to have all of you here. So I do want to just say 2 things about Camano Center. We would love to have more fully fledged members of Camano Center. So please consider becoming a Camano Center member. Right now, in this time of the coronavirus pandemic, this is the best time to join and become a member of your community center, of our community center. So please consider doing that. It's so easy to do, and we would really love it. Also, I want to say again that the Second Chance Thrift Shop is open Fridays and Saturdays. And so please come by to find family heirlooms that will now be your family heirlooms. And also, if you're able to help by volunteering at the thrift shop, we do need volunteers. So please consider doing that. I also I know so many people are being so generous. And we are at $32,000 in our fund a mission. Thank you to Sandy and Lee Clemson for your generosity. We made it to $32,000. We are so grateful. As you are making a gift this evening, I also want to invite you, if you are able, to consider including Camano Center in your monthly contributions. Consider making a ongoing monthly donation to Camano Center because, as we've already mentioned, during these times there are so many people who need the services of the center more than ever. And continuing to have the resources to provide the services every month is where you come in. This community of dedicated supporters. We are at $33,000 in our fund a mission. I just want to point out, you are all helping so much. So thank you. I want to thank the staff at Camano Center one more time for doing so much work to help put this greatest gala on earth on tonight. Would you give the entire staff at the center a huge round of applause? We are so grateful to the board for taking this opportunity to gather all of us together. We are so grateful. Thank you to all of you for being here this evening to support, for being part of the greatest gala on earth. Thank you to Wayne and Jan Tanaka for your amazing generosity. Please continue to support Camano Center. Please continue to move our fund a mission up. Have a wonderful evening, and we are going to listen to a little bit more of that South End String Band as we head off into our evening. Thank you all, and good night.